why are you wasting my time? I
Yeah.
don't have time for this. Like, I'm a busy mom. Should I put that? I should start putting that in the posts. Like, I'm a
Hi,
busy
I'm a
mom,
busy mom.
entrepreneur. I don't have time for your shit. So don't message me if you're not actually interested. If it's online, it's still available.
I'm going to just go ahead and start because we need to intro.
We're already started. We're already in it.
Okay. You ever finally sit down, like really sit down, and that's the exact moment someone yells your name from the other room?
Oh, yeah, every time. It's like the universe knows. The second I get comfortable, someone needs a snack, the dog's barking, or my phone's ringing.
So whether you're listening in the car, hiding in the bathroom, or actually lucky enough to sit down,
grab your coffee and let's get into it. Welcome to I Just Sat Down.
welcome back to I Just Sat Down. Today, Krystal and I are just going to chat for a bit. I think it's just been chaotic little life. It's been a chaotic
little life.
couple of weeks or months or years that we've just been, getting through some things. And we just figured we would chat about those things today because, sometimes it's good to just vent. And it's not going to be like a bitch sesh where we're just like complaining about everything, but we might complain a little bit today. So just a heads up, if you don't want to hear us complain.
Buckle up. I think honestly though, like everyone needs one of these days where you can just kind of like vent to a girlfriend. Like how does that make you feel when you go out with a girlfriend, you just chat and just get everything kind of off your chest and out of the way? Like you feel good. And like it's not like gossipy. I'm not really like a gossipy girl, but like just to like kind of go out and like I'm also not a person who goes out and like dishes on Dave. Like I'm not like, oh my God, my spouse sucks. Yeah, like I'm not really like that. Like, yeah, if you need that in your relationship, I'll take it in and I'll probably agree with you on a couple things because men.
Yeah.
But like I'm not gonna be the girl who just like goes out and like dishes everything about, Also, Dave's great. So
Yeah. When I was younger, I used to shit on Corey all the time because he was kind of shitty. Like, and then I would go to my friends and I'd be like, he did this, he did this, he did this. And then you learn that your friends are starting to hate him.
yeah.
And then you're like, wait, I still love him. So now I can't be friends with you because you hate him and he's actually not that bad anymore. And he's,
Oh my God, that's so funny. I feel like we're more in like a season of life right now where it's like, are you having a mentee bee every morning? Yeah, me too. And that's where the bond comes in, and making yourself feel better that like you're living in this like constant state of chaos. And like, so are your friends because kids are wild.
Yeah.
And just our schedules. I feel like everything's just so crazy all the time. I feel like I'm at any given moment, I'm being pulled in 15 different directions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's true. And it's funny because Corey he's been working so much lately. Like, so I'm doing solo parenting thing again.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm used to doing it in the summer, but usually in the wintertime is like break and he's home and he can help more. And he definitely still like, he'll get home and he'll like do the dishes, complain about doing the dishes because he pretty much does them. He's the one that does them every single day and the kids put them away yeah, but it was funny because he came home this morning and he looks at me, he goes, oh, Mercury's in retrograde. I go, I fucking know. Like,
believe me.
But the fact that he like tells me that now is so funny. And because that's usually my reasoning I'm like, is Mercury in retrograde? Like, what the fuck is going on right now? Right? And
I feel like it's always retrograde.
Well, we always do check because there's like a period, the pre-shadow and there's a post-shadow, I think. And the pre-shadow is like the forewarning, like, when your things start to glitch a little bit. And even right now, like this episode, I was kind of sitting here for a minute, moving things around, and I was like, oh shit, I didn't hit record. I gotta hit record. Because if I don't fucking do that, that would be Mercury fucking to my shit up right now, right?
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
I know, and especially at times like this, I know that everybody is going through it. Like, something about Mercury in retrograde to me is that reminder to like be extra kind to other people, because if I'm going through shit, guaranteed everybody is going through some shit, because I feel like I'm pretty good for the most part. Things are usually pretty smooth. I'm a very healthy person. So it's like 90% of the time I go, oh, I'm so grateful that I can swallow and my throat doesn't hurt. I'm very grateful that I can breathe and my nose isn't stuffed. I'm always very grateful for those things because it's very normal, and I hate being inconvenienced. So
Mm.
I had to go for dental surgery 2 weeks ago, and the pain from that, I would have a child many times over having that pain in my face and my mouth. And um when I went in, I had to go in yesterday. I had to go in last week. Like I've been having to go every week just to go back in and get checked in because other things are going wrong.
Yeah.
And when I went in, the lady was like this is pretty bad for you. I go, yeah. I'm like, I've had a breast reduction and I was fine the next day. Like I have a high pain tolerance. So the fact that
Mm.
this is just lingering and irritating the shit out of me, but this is where I release and I give in. And I remind myself that like this is something that I do not have full control over right now. And I just have to take the forced rest and be okay with that.
Yeah. For sure. I honestly, I'm with you. Like dental anything is absolutely the worst pain ever. I've had a few things happen where it's just you're constantly being like, "Hi, I'm back. Like, help me, please." I was having some issues after having a root canal, and never again will I have a root canal ever. I don't care. Pull the
Yeah,
tooth. I
just
don't
pull it.
care.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I'm done.
that's what I did. Yeah, I pulled it because I've had so many root canals in my life too. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, and then I was also like, I think I clench when I sleep. So because there was trauma on the tooth, I was every single night causing more trauma on the tooth. So initially it healed and it was fine. And then I found it was like 3 or 4 weeks later, and I was just in excruciating pain and no one could figure it out. I went back because I had to go to a specialist. My dentist couldn't do my root canal because he couldn't freeze me properly. I guess I'm almost like a redhead in that sense of like, this has happened to me a couple of times where I don't freeze completely. So I need like a special needle. This is TMI, but a special needle that goes through the roof of your mouth and
Okay, upper. Any upper
your
dental work, they have to do the roof of the mouth. And that was shocking to me because I was like, that one hurts.
there's certain things though that a regular dentist can't do. Like they're not
Yeah.
allowed to give. So I had to go to a specialist. Of course, that costs more money. Welcome to entrepreneurship. I'm literally paying for this out of pocket. Honestly, I love my dentist. I think he's fabulous.
Yeah. With
But
dentist, by
he
the
was
way.
just the tooth doctors. Shout out to them. Love them. Um, but
Same, probably with the same specialist too, because of oral surgery, right? Like,
yeah. So it's like such a thing that just absolutely, so I don't know where I was going with that. But
it's the freezing and having
the
to go through
freezing, yeah. And
the
just
recovery
having
of
to
it.
go through it. And like, it's also like the financial stress of it though, too. Like I'm sitting here and I'm still in pain and I'm like, okay, well, I have to go back now. That's how much more money is that going to be? And oh, that's where I was going, was they weren't really giving me any great answers that I wanted to hear. He kept just saying like nothing's really wrong, like you're like the tooth checks out, there's no infection, this and that. And it was like, okay, well, so what's my answer? And my answer was like, oh well, go and do Botox and get Botox injections. And I'm not a needle girl, so kudos to whoever gets Botox. You're a braver soul than I am, because
It's
I
not
was
that
like,
bad, but yeah. If you don't
I
like
was like,
needles, you don't
no,
like needles.
there has to be something else. There has to be something else. And like also, like if I'm gonna go through Botox, I better be hitting the areas that I actually wanted in, not to fix a fucking tooth issue. I was like, no.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I went to the chiropractor and it was like, I'm telling you, night and day. Like from the moment I went in there to the moment I went home, night and day pain. So if you're ever having like TMJ or anything like that, I highly recommend trying chiropractic maybe before you inject yourself with Botox. But that's just my humble opinion. Honestly, it works really well. I feel like this tooth is still giving me issues, so I feel your pain. Like I know how it's just like it's taxing me because it's your head, and like you need your head for all the things. Like listen, I broke my foot and it sucked and it was horrible and it was really shitty to like work with it. My house has triple the amount of stairs that every other house has.
You have a lot of
I
stairs.
feel like they were like fucking mountains that I had to climb and go down every single day. Like I'm literally sitting on my butt going up and down the stairs any time I needed to go anywhere.
Yeah.
It sucked and I would literally take that over tooth
The
pain.
mouth pain, yeah.
Yeah, because just wrecks your life.
I think I just went in for like a simple like extraction because I had a tooth that whatever. It was like an old crown, I think, and then once the crown fell out, they were like, okay, we just need to remove it. We'll do an implant at some point, but that's a whole other like yearly process.
Yeah,
And I respect the process, but also like so when they removed it, I was like, okay, this hurts. This is shitty. It sucks, whatever. Because anything upper, yes, they do that roof of the mouth needle, which is horrible. And
yeah,
then
it's not great.
you can't like really do too much movement because your heart rate. So I noticed because I have quite a bit of stairs, not as many as you, but maybe half the amount. When you're going up and down the stairs and your heart rate and your pulse is going, it creates a pulsing sensation into your mouth, which was
So
crazy. And I'm still
Yeah.
doing my regular day to day, like taking the kids to and from school, driving everybody and doing the things because I'm a mom. That's my life.
Yeah, you have to.
And then it turned into, yeah, like it was like I ended up getting an abscess in there last week. And that was like, I don't know what the frick's going on, but it was just like so much more pain. And then now sinus issues. So I'm like, I had an exposed sinus when they cut in or when they pulled the tooth, the roots or whatever. Yeah. So I knew that it'd be like uncomfortable, but I guess it's exposed and then all in behind my eye when I wake up right now and in my ear. It's like throbbing pain. So thankfully I went yesterday, got an antibiotic, got an oral rinse, and I'm like, all these things. And me and my son were just like, he had prescription this giant bag. I had a prescription this giant like brown grocery bag coming out of the pharmacy yesterday. And I'm like, we are like two peas in a pod right now, just struggling to get through life. And
Oh my goodness.
yeah. And that's just busy. Like I'm very grateful. And as I was walking the girls to school this morning, I was like, do you know how like I'm constantly going like, oh, I hope I don't live in the same house in 2, 4, 6 years or whatever. But then I go, but I actually genuinely like, I love my home. I love where we live. I love how close we are to the school. Like there's so many like beautiful things to try to focus in on. Whereas like a year or two ago, I was like, oh my God, I don't want to be here anymore. I want land. I want this. I want that. And I'm like, I have things like when you reflect and you're like, okay, 20 years ago, I was like dying for this, what I have now, and I have it. And in the blink of an eye, my kids are going to be grown and doing their own thing. And I'm like, I'm in no rush for that.
I was just going to say, like, I think you're in a season of life that like where you live is great, right? The kids can go and do things and you're close and you're not, driving 25 minutes either way to like go pick them up, get them, blah, blah, whatever. Right. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, I feel like, would I like to live in a house that didn't have 4,000 stairs? And like, you guys,
but your butt probably looks really good.
Yeah. Some days.
I always think about that when I have to run up the stairs. I'm like, okay, at least I got this workout in today.
I know. And that is one thing. Like I posted the other day on social media about like my step count because I feel like everybody always talks about like, oh, I get 10,000 steps a day. And I'm like,
gosh, you are following people that have way too many goals on steps. Cause I have like 2 or 3 friends that like you and maybe 1 or 2 other people that I see that post their steps. Girl, I'm lucky if I get 3,000 steps in a day. So we don't
like, I'm just like, what's happening here? Like I can never hit that. So I'm usually like, I would say on the weeks that I'm actually like trying, I still kind of sit around like the 7,000 to 8,000, but
and that's really
some days it's like, way less than that. So I posted because I'm like, man, everybody's getting all these 10,000 steps, blah, 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 whatever. So I posted and most people were like, no, I don't hit that every day. And I was like, okay, validation. I feel a lot better. So thank you for your votes. And then I also just like, when I look at my thing, like yesterday, I think I did 16, like, oh my God, that's left my like you know how it counts like how many like
floors
you do. What am I talking about right now? I'm gonna look in my thing. I don't have my
kilometers, floors.
No. Like
flights of
it
stairs.
tells you. Yeah, it tells you how many flights you've climbed, and I'm like 16 flights of stairs I climbed yesterday. Yeah, I know. So I'm like, okay, I think like sometimes my steps aren't super high, but like my quads are.
Yeah, right.
Like
so you're still getting it in. You're still doing the thing. So, and it's hard. It's hard to get like, oh, I'm proud of myself for doing the things when you're being so hard on yourself.
I know. I think I just like sometimes because I work at home, I find that it's just like harder to get those steps. But then I need to remind myself like some people work at a desk from 9 until 5 and they're like taking a quick walk on their lunch break. And I'm like, I actually probably get more steps than those people. So, you know, it's all about your lens and your view, right? What you're actually looking at, what you're choosing to see. Yeah. But anyways, trying to be proactive.
Yeah, it's definitely a retirement goal. I always see like older people going out for their walks because they have to live.
Mall walkers, you know, the ones that like walk around the mall and stuff.
Yeah, because that's free. Maybe.
Exactly. I do love walking, and I've been like walking just on like the little step thing that I have inside because your girl's not walking outside right now. It's way too cold. Yeah. But I'm just trying to, you know, those things that I put on my bingo list or on my goal chart here. Yeah. I am doing little update for you guys. I'm doing amazing with my Starbucks. I've probably had like 3 Starbucks this whole year.
Wow.
I know. Who am I? Starbucks is like, where the fuck is this chick? And then is she okay? Did she die?
They're changing their points program in March. So it's like, get whatever you have in points, go spend that shit. I think they're changing it, and it could be April, but I'm pretty sure in March they're changing it. And I always get like the bag of coffee from them because their coffee is expensive. So I always get the bag with 300 points. And I'm like, okay, I know I have 300 points right now. I should go do that now before they like change it on me.
I always just use it. Like as soon as it's like, you can get a free coffee, I'm like, yep, sign me up. I'm like, so I don't really know how many points I actually have right now, but yeah, I've been doing so good, and I'm super proud of myself.
Yeah, and you might feel better, right? Because it kind of it like rots the stomach.
I mean, it's kind of my happiness. So I don't know if I feel better, but I mean, my wallet feels better. That's for sure. Because it's like I just have it like as like a preload, so it's just like click, and then it just. It's like, oh, you only have 40 cents for coffee. It's like, okay.
Preload.
And like, I remember when I first started doing Starbucks, when we first moved here, and it's like so close, I was like, my load thing was like $10. Oh. So I'd like be like $10. And then now I'm like, what the fuck? It's like $25 every time I like reload it. I'm like, who is loading up $10 for one coffee every day? That's crazy. Anyway.
And my load goes through PayPal. So when I load it, it like pays through PayPal. So it takes a day or two to actually come out of my bank account. So it's like the money's not even gone. It's free money. Like it's just like money just floating into the air into my wallet, and then we're good to go and get my coffee. I'm like, I was usually like a daily Starbucks person. I'm very much a habitual, like addictive person. So I like to do things, and I just keep doing them daily because it's just like part of my routine. So every morning I would get up, I would say take the kids to school, and then I would go get Starbucks and come home and do work, right? That was like my motivation to start getting shit done. And I got out of the habit of it, but I'm sure in the summertime, when the summertime comes again, and my one kid will be doing the summer course, and then it's like after that's done, it'll be like, okay, our reward is go get a coffee, go to Barrie, or go to like, you know, the city and go do something fun today. And it's like, okay, just save your pennies now. And I'm not a when it rains, it pours kind of person, but like with the dental thing, then my car stopped work. Like my car is in the shop right now. Oh, no. And like my oil light was on for a little bit here and there. I took it to a couple of different people trying to get some sort of insight. Yeah. And hasn't gotten fixed. And then Corey's like, oh, your engine light came on, and I don't think you should drive it to the school to drop the kid off. So can you just like call a mechanic and get it in? I was like, oh. So now I don't have my car. So we're driving his car around, which is great. I'm very grateful that we have two cars, that we have
Yeah.
the ability to do that. I do not want car payments. I live, mostly debt free in my life now after going through all of my shit in the past.
Mhm.
So car payments scare me. I don't want to have to rely on that extra $300 to $600 biweekly payment, whatever it's going to cost. And yeah, so I'm counting my lucky stars when it's in the shop right now, and I'm just like being
Hopefully it's
patient.
just something.
I'm terrified of like, yeah, I'm like, and then Corey's like, if it's something big, like we're not paying for it. Like we'll just get another car. And I go, I understand that, but also, I mean, I'm grateful for my car. So I'm very much like, it's a good car. It's okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to manifest a white pickup truck for a while. And then after a while, I was like, do I really need it or is it a want?
Right.
So it's one of those things where I'm trying to like figure out what I actually need in life right now, and all of the financial things, because it's tax time. All of
Yeah.
the financial things are coming at me, and I'm like, I'm very blessed. I'm very grateful. I'm very like I'm financially. Do you want to take a shot every time I say grateful?
Yeah. I'm ready.
Everything in this life could be looked at as a very negative thing right now. I could be like, oh well, we're fucked. Oh well, we're broke.
Yeah.
Oh well, we're this and that. But that's not my money mindset. My money mindset is I'm so grateful that I had orders come in this week to pay for whatever car issues I had. I'm so grateful that I had jobs come up or new clients come in because I'm able to pay for the dental work that I had to have done, right? There's
Yeah.
all these things that I could be really upset and pissed off about and dwell on it. And then my kids have to deal with that. My husband's got to bicker back and forth with me about it. Or I can literally just be like, it's fine, we're fine, everything's going to be okay.
Yeah. And I think too, like, for me, I feel like this season, tax season,
Mhm.
dun dun dun. We need some like crazy music here. Is really eye opening. Like I've for years I've been like, oh, it's tax season. I'm the most stressed. It's horrible. I hate it. But really and truly, I leave everything to the last minute, and not meaning that like my taxes are due right now, because they're not. They're due whenever in April or whatever. But the thing that I do is I don't take time out of my month, which a month is a pretty long time, guys. I could easily take an hour, maybe even a half an hour out of my month and input all of my stuff and just, be done with that month.
Mhm.
Instead, I ignore that task for 12 months. And then come January, I have 12 months of shit I have to go through, which this year I am 100% not going to do that. I'm telling you, I'm not going to do it. So hold me accountable, please.
Okay.
But I think that like, it's very eye opening because I'm literally looking at every single thing that I've not ignored, because I've gotten a lot better at like paying attention to stuff and really making sure that like I know kind of like where my money's going. But
You'll
I
learn as you
think,
go, yeah.
yeah, and like I do I did like 2 workshops with Paula, who we had on our
Mhm.
podcast. So she's very good at like making you just see what you're doing, like pay attention to where your money's going, what are you spending it on. And for me, that's how I got myself into debt years and years ago. Was I literally just ignored it. I just pretended like that bill, like I paid it, but I never like looked at it to be like, I owe this much money. If I owed like $1,000, I'd be like, oh, there was like $800 on there. It's fine. No,
Right.
it's 1,000.
Right.
And so
Yeah.
I think that's where like I struggled. Anyways, what I'm trying to get at is that like I definitely use this time as like an eye-opening time. It's a time to reflect on last year's spending, how much money I made, all of those kind of things kind of rolled into this time. So it's about being grateful for this amazing business that I have, these thriving businesses that I have that are able to, like, when I think about what I do, it's pretty incredible.
Mhm.
I'm not talking to a boss asking for time off. Like my girlfriend's getting married next year and everyone's like, we need to know the date because, you know, I have to give my boss my vacation dates. And I'm just like, I don't have to do that. Like, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I don't have to think about that at all. Like,
You
it's
got to
just
make
like,
sure that you
when
don't
are
have
we going?
clients. Yeah, you don't have to make. You have to make sure that you don't have clients during that time or pre-booked people or move people or whatever. But yeah,
Exactly. But it's
more
like a
flexibility.
week in February. So at this moment, I'm not having like 10 wedding inquiries come in
Totally.
for February. Right. So like, I don't even really need to think about it. It's just like, yeah, whenever you know, like, let me know and I'll write it down in my calendar and we'll be on our way. So I am very grateful for those types of things. And just like, you know, the fact that I can pay my taxes when they come in. Like that's something that
Right.
some people don't have. They're like,
Yeah.
oh my God, I didn't put away, you know, any HST for the whole year. And now I'm being told that I owe $4,000, $8,000, whatever. And now I have to pay that over time. And like, I am a stickler for, this is why I do my taxes in like January and February, like get it all organized so that I can hand it in, so that she can tell me how much I owe, so that I've paid it before the time, because I will not, I refuse to pay the government a penny more than what I like. If they're charging me interest, I'm like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. I'm not. So
I had them tell me last year, like that I had the date or whatever that I had to pay like $6,000 or $7,000 or something, right? And then it was like, if you don't pay this, like they can put a lien on your house, they can do this, 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 and I was like, what the fuck? What? And I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna pay it. Like I'm gonna figure it out and get it paid. And then my account was like,
calm down.
Come on. Do you really think that they're worried about you? Like, look at all these people all over the place that owe thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. She goes, you know, you'll be okay. And I said, I don't know. She scared me enough that I'm going to pay that shit and not worry about it anymore. Okay. And I'm going to save better next year. And we were actually having a discussion that like you can actually pay monthly. Like you can just go in and just send payments. And I didn't realize that. So that's something that I'm going to try to do better.
Yeah. And then like a lot of people, like small business, you can pay quarterly your HST, or I just do it once a year because it's easy for me to see. Like on the program that I use for booking, I can see exactly how much money I'm paying in HST, or that my clients are paying.
Yes. Yeah.
That I'm charging them. So I literally just take that money and just throw it into
That's smart.
Another account. And then I have a
blind account. Yep.
It's also a savings account. So I'm making some money in there because it's like a fair amount that's in there, right? So yeah. And like I think for a long time I had to like anytime somebody paid me, I'd be like, oh, I have like this much, but like really you don't. Like this is the government's money. I really had to get into that like fine motion of removing that money from. And it's the same thing with like, you know, paying your credit card. It's like, it's all the same. Anyways, it's all good. We're in a time of, just being grateful. Take a shot. And yeah, I mean, I feel like this time of year is always stressful. It's always just miserable. The weather is not great. It has been snowing since November. It literally hasn't stopped. I don't know what's happening. Like it snowed yesterday. We got like 10 centimeters. I'm like, I can't. Please stop. It's insane.
Yeah, anyways. I think that usually the beginning of the year for us, even it's like the beginning of the year. It's the beginning of the chapter. So you have to kind of like clear out all your old shit from the previous year. We're still kind of going through that until spring equinox time frame where we're like, okay, we dealt with all of our shit. Now we can live free. You know, this is like, now we can live the life that we're meant to live kind of thing. Do our thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to do rapid fire, but I have some fun questions if you want to go through a couple.
Shoot.
Okay. Super random. Like they literally have nothing to do with anything. At what point do you fill your gas tank? Like how low does it get?
Oh my God. I am a quarter tank girly.
Yeah, same. Okay.
Yeah. Like my dad drilled into my head, like, don't let your car run on empty. It's bad for your car, blah, 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 all those things. So like now, and Dave is the opposite, of course, because why would you be with somebody who is the same with you on this gas adventure? And he literally will let it, he's like, there's 30 kilometers left. I'm like, that's insane to me. Like, what are you talking? We'll never make it home from like 2 minutes away. I can't.
Okay,
Also,
no, I'm more Dave. I'm more Dave for sure.
My God, I am not. Like, I don't trust this little, you have 15 kilometers to, no, girl, I am filled up long before that. I cannot. If I get in my car and the gas light's on, I'm instantly angry. Like, I'm like, who did this to me?
Oh God.
And I'm also like, I'll never wait. I've learned my lesson many times. Never tell yourself you have time to get gas in the morning. I promise you, you will not. You won't.
Yeah. What order do you get dressed out of the shower?
Underwear first.
Well, yeah.
Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, but like, okay, so like for me, it's okay, underwear, bra, pants, then shirt, then socks.
No, I'm usually a shirt first.
Then hoodie. Yeah, okay.
I'm usually a shirt first.
Right. Very, very random. Like I need my pants on, and then I can figure out which undershirt and then a hoodie.
I think it really just depends on what I'm wearing.
Yeah.
Like if I don't have because like I usually try and do my makeup before I get dressed.
Yes. Yeah.
But
I'll usually throw on something else. Like I'll throw on like my track pants that I just took off or something, and then
I'll just do it in my underwear.
I have big windows in my bathroom that don't have any coverings, so I need something on. I feel like I know the answer to this, but do you rewatch shows or need constant new content?
Oh my God, I rewatch shows all the time.
I already know like Friends and One Tree Hill are your favorites.
Well, however, I have not been able to watch Friends since Matthew Perry died. May he rest in peace. I can't bring, my mom had it on the other day when I was there and I was like, I don't know if I can watch this. She's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
You've read his book?
Yeah, I read his book. It was really good. I'm reading Spencer Pratt's book right now and it's pretty good.
Okay. You love
me some Pratt Daddy.
You love a good biography then, eh?
Love a good biography. If it's written by a human being who I enjoy watching or don't enjoy watching, Spencer. But I'm in. Like I've read so many biographies. So many. Lauren Graham's probably one of my favorite. I read all the Playboy Mansion girls, all their books.
Yeah. Bunny XO is the one that I kind of am intrigued by right now. Like I feel like
I haven't read her book.
Yeah. It just came out. She's already #1 New York, whatever, bestseller.
Of course.
Whatever.
They pay lots of money to get that title.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. Her story, like I started.
It's a good podcast, though.
Yes. I started on the audiobook and I was like, oh yeah, I definitely want to get into this because she lived like a street life and all that stuff, right? So I'm interested in that. Do you clean before guests come or tell them ignore the mess every single time? Oh no,
that's when I clean my house.
Oh, I clean and then
people come over, I'm like, okay, I get to clean. I mean, I'll still probably say those words, like ignore the mess. But like
people what?
Yeah, I always clean before people come over.
Yeah. Do you respond to emails right away or mentally draft replies for 3 to 5 business days?
No, people always say like, oh, thanks for getting back to me right away.
Yeah.
I just can't let it sit there. I think
forget.
As a business owner too, like it depends on what it is. Like if somebody just sends me something random and I'm like, this can wait. But most of the time I'm replying right away.
Yeah, same. Do you sleep with one pillow or build a pillow fortress?
Usually just one pillow.
I need a new pillow. I had a really nice, like firm cooling pillow that I love the cooling.
Yeah.
But
Dave got me a pillow for Christmas and it was not a vibe. Sorry, babe, but it was horrible. He loves it, so he got
too hard or soft.
It's just too hard. Like I feel like I'm like
or flat,
sleeping like with my neck up, and I just every morning I was like waking up with neck pain, and it was definitely the pillow because I feel a lot better now. So I just went back to my good old faithful.
Do you eat fries first or save them for last?
No, I eat my fries with my meal. This is a constant discussion that Dave and I have, but it's mainly about drinks. Like if I have like a meal with a drink, so say you have like McDonald's, are you eating your meal while drinking your drink, or do you save it till the end?
I usually, if I need it because it's salty, I'll have like a couple sips, but I usually like to take my drink and walk around after. So I'll drink my drink after my meal.
I just don't get it.
I'll have a
Like
couple
my
sips
drink
in
is like
between.
gone by the time my meal is gone, and Dave is like, save it till the end and drink it.
Oh.
And
So
I'm like,
Corey's probably
weird.
like very much like everything is gone at the same time.
Yeah.
But I'm
Weird.
because we went to McDonald's last night. We had a fundraiser, so we went to McDonald's last night and sat there. And I never eat McDonald's, but because I'm not eating well, I had to eat something at that point yesterday. And I was like, okay, I'll get like a poutine style something, right? And I accidentally ordered.
Their poutines are not good.
Oh, it was like a crispy chicken nacho poutine. So also the worst thing that you could ever order. I was miserable. But anyways, I ate that. Then I was like so glad I had the drink. But I just drank it all, then refilled it for one of the kids to take it home. Okay. So I think we can just wrap it up there. And thank you guys for listening. Yeah, I'm glad we were able to just have like a nice chill conversation because I think sometimes we need to do this.
Absolutely. Just a little life catch up.
Yes. All right. Thank you guys so much. And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Well, that went by fast. Kind of like every quiet moment we try to have in real life.
Right? I swear I just sat down. You can find us over on Instagram and TikTok at ijustsatdown.podcast. We love hearing from you, your stories, your wins, and even your you won't believe what happened to me today moments.
Next week, we're diving into the myth of balance.
It's going to be a good one, so get comfy because by the time you finally sit down, we'll be right here with you.